Well, Alan, you formally rejoined the club earlier this month after being elected to the board. How does it feel to be back, and can you give an outline on your role?
Uh, well, it's fantastic. Fantastic the fact that I got so much support of the AGM. Felt quite humbled by that, I've got to say. First thing I'd like to do is wish everybody a good Christmas and a good New Year when it comes. And my role, there you go, my role, I'm going to be the director of football, effectively. So I'll be dealing with all football aspects in the football club, dealing with the players coming in and out, working with Ian, working with Neil as much as possible. So Ian's already targeting a lot of players, and I'm working with players at the moment that are going out of the club, and then I'll be working with players that are coming into the club in due course. So obviously we all know there's a lot of changes required, so we're heavily involved in that just now.
Yeah, as you say, we've already begun preparations for the January window with 3 signings coming in so far, and there'll be more coming in over the next few weeks.
Yeah, we've got Lee and Robbie and Craig already arrived, so they'll be coming in available once the transfer window opens. They're the first of what I think will be a many, so they're 3. I would be surprised if we're not up to 7 before the end of January. In terms of players going out the door, we've already discussed 6, and I expect there to be at least another 3, maybe 4 going out the door.
If we go back to your time in charge of Clyde a few years ago, there's a great bond between the fans and the players. How important is that to get that connection back, hopefully for starting this time, Saturday's game?
Massive. I made a big point to the AGM that this club needs unity. If we're going to get ourselves out of this mess, we need unity and we need everybody together, and they've certainly had that in my last time at the club. Ronnie brought that spirit to the club, and it's been there and all the time I know. In fact, I've got to say, I thought on Saturday the support was fantastic. Down at Dumbarton we're getting beat 4-2. They're obviously disappointed. They hang in there to the end. They were there to see us score or go. I've seen the video on Twitter. The support was great. We need that. I know people are interested in waiting to January and seeing how we're going to change things, but really we need to start on Saturday. We need that support on Saturday. I need people to come and give Ian and the boys as much backing as I possibly can just now. We're making changes just now and for the rest of the season. Their season starts all over again come Saturday. Now I realise that most of the players on Saturday, or all the players on Saturday, will be the same group that have been here all season, but we can't just wait until we get the new players in and they settle in and hopefully things will change. We need to change things now, and Ian and Neil are doing great with it, and hopefully that change and that support we got on Saturday will continue this week.
Yeah, we're about to start the second half of the season, so it'll be a fresh start for everyone in January.
It's a fresh start for everybody that stays at the football club, is what I would say. So yeah, absolutely. There's no doubt that we needed to freshen up the squad, and I think that's exactly what Ian's doing. I think new players are coming in means that it will be an improvement for the players that are staying at the football club. Better players make you play better. So I think we've got some really good players at the football club. Genuinely really good players. They just need some support around about them. A lot of them are very young, and hopefully that will help. Saturday, it's great to see Big Logan scoring on Saturday and Kai scoring on Saturday when he came on. So these guys are really good football players with potential to be great players when they go forward. So we just need to try and help them as much as we possibly can just now. I think Ian has an idea of exactly what he wants to do and what positions he's looking to change and what positions he's looking to strengthen, and I think most of us are aware of where that is. So is it a fresh start to the season? Yeah, it is. I've said already, we can't wait until January. It's got to start on Saturday. So the result at Dumbarton ultimately I thought was a great result. We're a bit unlucky at Peterhead, by the way. We should have probably got a result at Peterhead. We should have probably won on Saturday, but this Saturday's already a crucial game for us.
There'll be half-season passes on sale starting at Saturday's game, so you're hoping as many people snap those up as possible.
Get an extra game and a half-season ticket. Yeah, listen, the half-seasons are available, and as I've said already, the people that have stayed away, and I understand the disquiet of the club over the last couple of seasons, the people that have stayed away, I'm going to ask you now to come back and support us, support the team, support what we're trying to do. We're only going to do it together. I've said it before, but we can only do this if we do it together. So please come to the games on Saturday, buy the half-season ticket, come and support us as much as you can. If we lose on Saturday, it's just a start. It's just the start of the rest of the season, and we'll get better. Now, I don't expect us to lose on Saturday. Don't care who we're playing, whether it's Denny at the top of the league or whether last week it was Dumbarton. I expect us to win when we play, and I know that's what Ian and Neil are demanding.
If we just looked at off-field matters, it was disappointing last week that we weren't successful in bidding for the Crown Point site. Can you just give us an update where the club goes from here to try and find a permanent home back in Glasgow?
Yeah, that was hugely disappointing, I've got to say. I'm not sure I was overly surprised when I looked at who else was competing with it, but it was hugely disappointing. So we've already been looking at the other sites that are available, and we're talking to the council about other sites, so we're working on that. I suspect that by the end of January we'll have a really good idea of where option B and C will be. So we've obviously got other options, but there's 2 or 3 new things that are coming up, so we're looking at them just now.
And is there any other message you want to give the fans quickly before we finish?
Yeah, first and foremost, thanks for all your backing to this time, and I know it's been difficult, but yeah, it's going to get better. It's going to get better, and I'm going to ask you to continue to support the club as much as you possibly can, and I hope you all have a great new year.